Hello everyone, today we will be discussing what an IRB is and navigating the requirements for IRB submission. We will begin by discussing the history of IRBs, followed by a discussion of introduction to IRBs, then going into the types of IRB reviews, followed by IRB Research Applications. Then we will go into how to plan for IRB success, and conclude with IRB submission. In this study, we will be discussing what led to the initial establishment of IRBs. The Tuskegee study was an ethically abusive study that observed untreated syphilis in a population of 400 African Americans. This led to the National Research Act and establishment of the Office for Human Research Protection. The National Research Act created National Commission for Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behaviors Research, which developed guidelines for human subjects research, regulating the use of human experimentation. It established the IRB and was instrumental to the development of the Belmont Report. The Belmont Report identified and summarized ethical principles and guidelines involving human subjects. It served as a reference for IRBs and remains the basis for HHS human subject protection regulations. In this slide, we will be introducing IRBs. What is an IRB? It's an appropriately constituted group that has been formally designated to review and monitor biomedical research involving human subjects. It has the authority to approve, require modifications, or disapprove research. This group review serves an important role in the protection of the rights and welfare of human research subjects. Here we will be discussing the authority to which an IRB possesses. The IRB was established by the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare in 1974. It was administered on a federal level by OHRP, an office within DHHS. It has the authority to approve, require modifications, or disapprove research. The requirements for IRB registration are listed in Title 45, Part 46, and Subpart E. The FDA requires IRB registration under Title 21, Part 56, Section 106. Now we will be discussing the purpose of an IRB. An IRB assures that appropriate steps are taken to protect the rights and welfare of humans participating as subjects in the research. They review proposals before a research project to ensure compliance with federal regulations and meet commonly accepted ethical standards. To accomplish this, IRBs use a group process to review research protocols and related materials. Here, we will be recapping some important points regarding who makes up an IRB, what they do, and how they do it. The IRB is a committee designed to review clinical studies in accordance with the Code of Federal Regulations, Title 21, Part 56, which states that it must be composed of the following: at least 5 members, at least 1 member whose primary concern is in the scientific area, 1 member whose primary concern is in the non-scientific area, 1 member who is not affiliated with the institution. They perform reviews of research design and materials, continually review updates on safety information, and ensure the rights, safety, and well-being of participants. The IRB does this by performing thorough reviews of research design and materials. The board members must find that risks to study participants will be minimized in relation to the study's potential benefit for research study approval. Here we will be discussing the different types of IRB reviews. In order to submit an application to the IRB, an appropriate level of review must be requested. The IRB will verify or correct the level of review requested for an IRB submission. Minimal risk is defined as the probability and magnitude of physical or physiological harm that is normally encountered in daily lives. Full board, expedited, exempt reviews all differ based on concept of minimal risk. Full board review is required for anything greater than minimal risk. Expedited review is if not greater than minimal risk, and exempt review if it's less than minimal risk. Below are research protocol templates available through Rectors, with a link in the table below for your reference. Now we will discuss how to plan for IRB success. Reviewing information specific to your institution is critical, such as IRB guidance and human subjects training. You should be able to outline the standard of care and need for research project. Be thorough in your rationale for inclusion and exclusion of certain populations, in addition to including necessary documentation along with your application. Next, we will discuss IRB submission. If your project meets the definition of human subjects research, you should plan to submit to the IRB for review. The Rutgers IRB provides protocol and consent templates specific to the activities conducted in the study. If your project is not considered human subjects research, or if you are unsure, create a submission for non-human subjects research determination review. The Rutgers eIRB link is listed below. Thank you for listening to this video. For assistance with submission or regulatory concerns, please feel free to contact the Regulatory Support Office for a free consultation. The NJX Regulatory Support Office link is listed below.